Tonight on Connecticut's news station, schools shut down after drugs are found on a bus. How the community's reacting.
Dry and trending warmer heading into your Memorial Day weekend, but we have made one change to the forecast. We'll explain coming up.
And holiday travel.
Going to Europe, having a couple of pints while we're there. It'll be a good time.
We're catching up with residents heading out of town for the long weekend.
Welcome to Connecticut's most visited state beach. Governor Lamont just left, and they're expecting a lot more people to arrive this weekend. We'll give you a look coming up.
Plus, Husky hype at the White House. UConn men's basketball being honored by the president.
Now at 6, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us here on the Fox 61 News at 6 on this Friday. I'm Ben Goldman.
And I'm Jen Bernstein. A rare sight in the capital city. A bear was spotted roaming in a neighborhood near downtown Hartford.
Not something you see every day in Hartford. Fox 61's Jake Garcia joining us live from the scene with the very latest on this bear in a tree. Jake?
Well, Ben and Jen, I can tell you barely any updates from the last half hour since we last saw you. And the bear was seen spotted roaming around the area of Albany Avenue and Chestnut Street just before 1 o'clock this afternoon, before climbing into the tree behind me as well. So Hartford Police and Animal Control, as well as officials with the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, are on scene with equipment to help get the bear down safely. The bear, however, climbed higher into the tree once crews moved into the area. Hartford Police have since closed a portion of Chestnut Street. Every half hour or so, they've been banging on the tree, trying to make loud noises to scare the bear down from the tree. But so far, that hasn't borne any fruit. So as of right now, officials are hoping the bear comes down on its own, but they are preparing to tranquilize the bear once it's safe to do so. So we'll continue to monitor the situation and bring you any updates as they become available. Live in downtown Hartford, Jake Garcia, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Pretty rare sight. All right,
Yeah,
Jake.
I feel bad for that bear. Hopefully they move him soon.
Moving on here, families across the state are gearing up for their Memorial Day weekend plans.
According to AAA, most people are planning to travel by car, forecasting more than 37 million drivers on the road.
And good news here for your gas tank. Gas prices are lower compared to last year when the national average topped $4 a gallon.
If you're planning to drive, keep these dates and times in mind. When you're heading out, AAA expects tonight to be the busiest time on the road. Saturday and Sunday, they're forecasting minimal traffic impact.
When it comes to heading home, AAA recommends either leaving before 2 p.m. Tuesday or after 6 p.m. The window between 4 and 6 p.m. is expected to be the busiest. If you plan to leave on Memorial Day, AAA recommends heading out before 10 a.m.
For more on tonight's travel, Fox 61's Emma Wolfhorst is live at Bradley International Airport, hearing from travelers today. Emma.
Yeah, Jen, Ben, it was quiet throughout the afternoon, but it's definitely picked up a little bit here at the airport today. And both AAA and airport officials telling me yesterday and today were definitely the busiest travel days. And AAA says that this year, this Memorial Day could be the biggest in nearly 2 decades.
Going to Europe, having a couple of pints while we're there. It'll be a good time.
Hayden and his partner are heading to Dublin.
We got here, I think, 5 hours early.
Heeding travel warnings, expecting this Memorial Day weekend to be the busiest at airports since 2005.
We have been reading that this was supposed to be like the busiest travel day, so we were pretty worried, and that's what made us come that early.
AAA says air passengers in Connecticut will make up just 11% of those traveling, but Bradley anticipates 65,000 passengers to depart from the airport over the holiday weekend.
What we're seeing in Connecticut is a 9% increase in those taking to the skies this year compared to last year. But the biggest jump in Connecticut is actually other modes of transportation.
400,000 Connecticut residents are expected to travel 50 miles or more over the holiday weekend, and more than 86% of those will be driving.
Put the phone down and don't drive impaired. We want everybody to get to their holiday destination as safely as possible.
And Noble says these travel predictions 6% more people than Memorial Day last year, just shy of pre-pandemic levels in 2019. But this not phasing some flyers at Bradley.
I was surprised. I thought it'd be a lot busier. You never know at an airport till you arrive.
And for Hayden, he's hoping their luck stays for the rest of the trip.
It's actually not that busy in here, so we didn't need to come this early, but I don't know, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Our Emma Wolfhorst reporting there. So everyone get to your destination safely and patiently.
I'll tell you what, Friday heading into a holiday weekend, and this is what it looks like live over Hartford right now. Blue skies, people out on the road. If it's ever been a Friday feeling,
oh yeah, it feels like it right now. And I can see the highway right now. It doesn't look bad. Traffic's moving, so that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, now we're looking ahead to Memorial Day weekend here. The next 3 days, all eyes are on it. Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank joining us now. Hi, Rachel.
Yeah, and this weekend is looking really nice for outdoor plans.
One sec, Rachel. We'll get you in like a second.
Yeah, can we hear you?
Hang on. Just give us a second.
Do you want us to give the weather? It's going to be really sunny.
It's going to be so nice and sunny and blue
Everyone's
skies.
going to be happy.
Hi. This forecast is worth the wait. That's what it's all about. I wanted to keep you in suspense to tell you we're looking beautiful in the days ahead. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures in the mid-70s out there right now, and we're in the upper 60s for Waterbury, near 70 degrees right now for the New Haven area, and temperatures only get progressively warmer from here. It does look the warmest on Sunday, and we have made changes to the Memorial Day forecast, but they're still looking like a beautiful, beautiful day ahead. Taking a look if you're doing some grilling and some chilling outside tonight. We're looking at temperatures that'll be in the 70s for that. Heading towards sunset, dipping back into the 60s. And we'll see overnight low temperatures dropping back into the mid to upper 40s as we head towards daybreak tomorrow. Tomorrow, a few degrees warmer than today. We're looking at high temperatures in the low to mid 70s along the shoreline. Highs in the upper 70s to right around 80 degrees for inland areas. Near 70 degrees for Groton, Mystic close to 70, but as soon as you head farther inland, those temperatures jump. Mid 70s for Ledyard, upper 70s for Pomfret, and high temperatures right around the 80-degree mark for the Hartford area. We're even warmer for Sunday, but then it looks like the temperature drops by a few degrees for Memorial Day. We'll show you your full weekend forecast. It's a beauty coming up in just a bit.
We'll see you then, Rachel. Thank you. Well, developing news out of Enfield, where a stabbing is under investigation. Police telling us it happened at the Red Roof Inn. They say one victim is being treated and a female suspect has been identified. No word on what led up to the incident. The investigation is ongoing.
Parents in East Granby fired up after school officials say an elementary school student found crack cocaine and fentanyl on a school bus yesterday morning. Let's go out to Fox 61's Carmen Chow joining us live in East Granby with what we know about this. Carmen.
And Jen, as a result of what happened, all schools in East Granby closed today. Many parents didn't feel comfortable talking to me on camera about the incident, but told me off camera they are fed up with their children being in danger.
I think it's horrible.
This email was sent out to parents by the superintendent this morning, notifying them of a serious incident. It stated an elementary school student found a folded piece of paper with a white powdery substance inside on a school bus. State police ended up testing the substance, and it turned out to be crack cocaine and fentanyl. An East Granby high school senior expressing his concern.
It's scary, but what's even scarier is they could have brought him.
The email went on to state all schools would close on Friday to give police a chance to search and clean all buses and schools, while tracking down where the substance came from.
Kids need to be educated on what not to touch and what to be on the lookout for so they can stay safe.
Even though the student was not harmed by the substance, it is moments like these that get the attention of John Lawley, who lost his 29-year-old son Tim Lawley to opioids 7 years ago.
But it makes me angry that it takes something like this for people to say, oh my gosh, maybe it's in our town. When it's here, it's in every single town now.
Lawley hopes this incident and his story will spark open conversations between parents and their children.
But if this young person had ingested the powder or snorted it, not by touching it, it's not absorbed through the skin, but if it gets into your body through your mouth or your nose, it could have been potentially enough to kill him.
I have also reached out to school and town officials, but have yet to hear back. But if you have any additional information, you're urged to reach out to East Granby Police. I'm live in East Granby. Carmen Chow, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Carmen, thank you. Waterbury police identifying the 26-year-old that was shot and killed last night. Police say Roy Robinson was shot on Circular Avenue around 7:20 last night. He was taken to St. Mary's Hospital where he later died. Police saying they believe Robinson knew the suspect. Anyone with information should call Waterbury Police.
State police are asking for the public's help identifying a burglary suspect in Killingly. It happened on May 14th. Police sharing this video of the surveillance video from the dollar store located on North Main Street. You can see the suspect pulling themselves across the floor. If you have any information about this, call state police.
Well, less than an hour ago, the UConn men's basketball team was honored by President Biden at the White House. The team flying to the Capitol this morning to be recognized for their national championship win earlier this year.
36 NCAA tournaments, 6 Final Fours, 5 national titles, 99, 2004, 2011, 2014, and this year. Not bad, guys. Not bad.
We brought you that ceremony live on Connecticut's news station last hour. It was a sight to see. Very cool to witness. President Biden also honoring the LSU women's basketball team earlier in the day for their national championship win as well.